Maximus Andrew Whitlock, better known as Max Whitlock, was born on January 13, 1993, in Hemel Hempstead, Hertfordshire, England. From a young age, it was clear that Max had a natural affinity for physical activities. He started gymnastics at the age of 7 after his mother enrolled him in a local gymnastics club. Max's enthusiasm for the sport was immediately evident, and by the time he was 9 years old, he was training regularly at the prestigious South Essex Gymnastics Club. Under the guidance of Coach Scott Hann, Whitlock's early development in the sport was characterized by his determination and willingness to learn new skills, which set him apart from other young athletes. Despite facing the usual challenges of growing up in a sport that demanded precision, balance, and strength, Max thrived. His family was supportive of his dedication, and his coaches recognized his potential from a young age. Max's training regime was rigorous, and although he faced several challenges along the way, both physical and mental, he kept pushing himself. As a young gymnast, he was already showing signs of greatness, quickly excelling in national competitions and making his mark as a rising star in British gymnastics. By the time he was a teenager, Max had already demonstrated his ability to compete at the highest level. He continued to progress through the national ranks, and in 2009, at the age of 16, he made his senior international debut at the 2009 World Cup in Glasgow, marking the beginning of his transition from a promising youth gymnast to an elite competitor. Rise to prominence, early success, and the 2012 London Olympics. Max Whitlock's breakthrough moment came in the years leading up to the 2012 London Olympics. In the years following his debut on the international scene, he demonstrated remarkable progress in his performances and consistency. His strength on the pommel horse, in particular, became one of his defining features. Whitlock began to make waves in the gymnastics community, earning top finishes in national and international competitions. He consistently performed well at events such as the European Championships and World Cup events, gaining valuable experience and refining his routines. The 2012 London Olympics marked a turning point in Max's career. As part of Team GB Great Britain, he competed at the Home Games, an event that became a defining moment in British gymnastics. Max was already considered one of the strongest competitors on the pommel horse, and his performance in London did not disappoint. Although he was not able to claim an individual medal, his participation in the competition at the London Games marked the beginning of what would become a golden era for British gymnastics. Max's performance in the London Olympics, while not producing a podium finish in individual events, was still a sign of his incredible potential. It was clear that he had the ability to challenge the best gymnasts in the world. Following the Games, Max became one of the most talked about gymnasts in Britain, and his status as a future contender for Olympic gold was solidified. Peak of career, dominance in international competitions. Max Whitlock's peak in gymnastics came in the years following the London 2012 Olympics. He worked relentlessly to improve his routines and, most importantly, to develop his signature moves on the pommel horse. By the time the 2016 Rio Olympics arrived, Max had established himself as one of the top gymnasts in the world, particularly on the pommel horse. His performances at various competitions leading up to the Rio Games, including the European and World Championships, set the stage for an incredible Olympic performance. At the 2016 Rio Olympics, Max Whitlock achieved what many believed was impossible for British gymnastics. In a historic performance, he became the first British gymnast to win an Olympic gold medal in an individual event, claiming the gold medal on the pommel horse. His flawless routine earned him the top spot on the podium and solidified his place in gymnastics history. Max's victory at the 2016 Rio Olympics was not just a personal triumph, it was a monumental moment for British gymnastics as a whole, marking the first Olympic gold medal in the sport for the country. In addition to his gold medal on the pommel horse, Max also won a bronze medal in the men's gymnastics team event. contributing to the historic success of the British team. His success in Rio elevated him to international stardom and cemented his reputation as one of the finest gymnasts of his generation. Max's success on the world stage continued in the years following Rio, as he continued to dominate the pommel horse at various international competitions. At the 2017 World Championships, Max captured another gold medal in the pommel horse final, further solidifying his dominance in the event. This victory was especially significant as it marked his third consecutive world title on the pommel horse, a testament to his consistency and unparalleled skill. Max's success in 2017 was not limited to the pommel horse. He also won silver in the all-around competition, proving his versatility and ability to compete in multiple disciplines. In 2018, Max further solidified his legacy by winning gold at the Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast, Australia. He triumphed on both the pommel horse and in the team event, further adding to his growing list of international titles. Max's dominance continued through the 2019 World Championships, where he won gold on the pommel horse once again, extending his reign as the world's top performer on the apparatus.